Hi students, welcome back to video lesson number 2. Today I want to teach you how to use details in pictures and videos to help you better understand the challenges that a time period posed for people living in it. A few weeks ago I read a book called The Tattooist of Auschwitz. Really good book. This book is about a man who's detained in a concentration camp in World War II. He goes through a lot, he meets someone, it ends up being like a love story. All that to say, this book ignited my interest in the time period itself. Something I've learned about before World War II, but I wanted to dig deeper. So naturally, I started Googling pictures of the same concentration camp that he lives in, and I just wanted to see it in my head. I wanted to visualize what this book was talking about. Well, we haven't gotten into the book Out of the Dust yet, but I want to give you the opportunity to visualize what this time period looked like and was like. What challenges did people go through in this time period before we really get into the book? That being said, today we're going to use the details in one picture. You'll do that with me, and then through the video Surviving the Dust Bowl, you'll do that independently in order to really grasp and visualize what these challenges were during the 1930s in the Dust Bowl. So let me model this strategy for you, show you what it looks like, and then you're going to go off and do the same strategy on your own and then complete notebook entry number 2. So the strategy goes like this. Number 1, you're going to jot down all the details about the people that you notice in the picture or the video. Number 2, you're going to jot down all the details about the setting that you notice in the picture or video. And number 3, you're going to then answer this question: what challenges can you infer existed in this time period based on the details that you noticed? So let's notice these details together. What details can I notice about the people in this picture? Well, I noticed he's a little boy, his clothes are ripped, he has patches on his knee, he's wearing a hat, he's covering his mouth, he looks uncomfortable, he's alone. I'm going to move on to number 2. What details about the setting can I notice? Well, it looks very dry. It almost looks like a desert. There's sand or dust on the ground. There's a simple shack behind him. It's very open. There's an open expanse. Can't really see anything growing. I'm going to move on to number 3 now. So noticing those details, what can I infer based on this picture? What challenges existed in this time period? Well, noticing his clothes, maybe he's poor. What other challenges can I notice? He's covering his mouth, he's uncomfortable, maybe it was hard to breathe on a daily basis because of the dust. Maybe it was hard to grow things because dust covered the ground. Maybe it was hard to go places because if you couldn't breathe or dust got in your eyes, like it seems like he's shielding his face, maybe it was hard to go places. So this is what the strategy looks like. It's very simple, very quick. You're just jotting down these details and then making inferences about the challenges that they seem to show you about the time period. Okay, I'm having trouble with my video right now. Here we go. Okay, so your job is to watch from minute 10:19 where you left off in Surviving the Dust Bowl. You'll watch till minute 15:11, so you'll just watch about 5 minutes of this. Practice the strategy, jotting down details that you noticed about the people, and then the setting. And then number 3, what can you infer that these things showed you about the challenges of the time period? This will all be comprised into entry number 2, notebook entry number 2, and that's going to be due on Friday. You can submit it physical notebook, Notability, Google Doc, anything that works for you, as long as you can get it into the submission into Schoology. As always, I'm here to help you with this. Use my picture that I just posted for you as a model in Schoology for notebook entry number 2, and I look forward to reading your entries. Cheers.